NFL prize picks for Monday Night Football. It is Giants versus Seahawks. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. We go from one New York team to the other. Cash last night's play, Conklin and Butker, half a unit to win a unit. Cash, do me a favor. If you tailed this, if you cash it, we had over 1,000 views on the video yesterday, which is good, but I want more. But if you tailed this, hit that like button so we can help spread the plays to more people. Let's go ahead and look at today's game. Seahawks -2. -135 on the money line, 47.5 point total. Go ahead and, you get access to DFS Army, which if you want access to post replays on YouTube, happy to cash those more in DFS Army. Make sure you hit that link below. Use your code Sniper20, under $30 with 20% off, and that code. Get access to all the picks and plays for myself and other coaches, but also the tools like this to help you compare lines and sportsbook odds and projections and find some plus EV plays. I'm not going to lie to you. I liked the board much better yesterday. So we're going to have a slightly smaller play today, but I will, as of right now this morning, give you my two favorite plays on the board. There is a bit of news to watch out for. We got Saquon Barkley is doubtful. Now, for some reason, he gets upgraded throughout the day. Right now, all the lines are priced like he's going to be in, so things can change rapidly, and we'll be pinging our members live, another reason to join up. But so there's a little bit of news to look out for. I will say that my favorite play on the Seattle side right now is actually Jackson Smith Najigba. Sorry, I looked at it before I started and still hesitated. Jackson Smith Najigba. Over 2.5 catches is -132. Got him projected at over 3 receptions in this game. DraftKings has it at -130. There's not a ton to love right here, but in general, he's been over this line twice in the first 3 games of the season. Actually, I wanted to pull up the Seahawks depth chart for you guys. Kind of look at that real quick. Didn't have that tab open. And it gets it's thin behind Najigba, which is what I wanted to point out. I know they have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and Kenneth Walker, but everybody behind him, you got Eskridge suspended, Young on IR. Outside of these guys, like he's going to be getting the majority, and you got both Font and Disley questionable. I think they'll probably suit up, but again, it's one of those, especially at receiver. These 3 guys are going to be it. I guess you got Bobo behind Metcalf, but you got Najigba in the slot, getting receptions. We pull up the Giants box scores here. This is against San Francisco. Brock Purdy was 25 for 37. Go to some of the receivers, and it's kind of a guy in this case, this Juwan Jennings, 2 catches here, but again, they didn't have to throw a ton. 30 to 12 a game, got blown out. 37 pass attempts, I guess. Juwan Jennings is who I would compare here at 2 receptions. This Cardinals game, they really funneled Zach Ertz. Kind of a unique situation there, and this game went quiet late. And then if you get 40 to 0, I don't know really what you could take away from this in terms of the passing attack. So again, in general, the Seahawks have been playing higher paced, higher scoring games. Defense hasn't been fantastic. As you see, they've down here scored 87 points, allowed 88. Even without Saquon Barkley, I think in the Giants, I think in this game stays somewhat close. And as you can see, the 2-point total would indicate that. I probably would lean towards the over as well. And that just means more opportunities for receptions for guys like Jackson Smith Najigba, whose name I finally said correctly. So there you go. So that'll be play number 1. Like I said, I did like the board much better yesterday. That's play number 1. Do me a favor real quick, guys. Hit that like button if you didn't already. If you did, thank you. And I will now stop talking about it. Play number 2, if we go back to the Proptimizer and my top Giants play on the board. I don't want to mess with this Matt Breida line. It's just hard to deal with projections and all that. Guy getting increased workload because of an injury. So I'm going to go with Darius Slayton, more than 39.5 receiving yards. Straight pick 'em line, so not a ton of value. The prop is off by a yard, So a little bit of implied value, not a ton. And then we're projecting him at over 42 yards. But pull up Darius Slayton here. Only been over one of the last 2 games, 3 catches in each game. However, I mentioned, kind of alluded to it earlier, Seahawks defense not been great. Last 2 weeks, they've allowed the 2nd most receiving yards in the league. They can be got at. I do lean towards the over. I think Slayton is going to have his opportunities. And I mentioned the opportunity of some value opening up if Saquon Barkley gets ruled back in. I don't think that's going to happen. So then I have Darius Slayton. You get the receivers are probably going to get more looks. And more looks, more opportunities for yards, etc. So it's kind of how I see this game script playing out. This is the pair I'm looking at. Jackson, Smith, and Najigba, more than 2.5 receptions. Darius Slayton, more than 39.5 receiving yards. Not going to make as big of a play as I did yesterday. I liked yesterday's play much more, but more will be in the Discord for our members, both for tonight's game and other sports. So make sure you check that out. That link is in the description if you didn't pop it earlier. I want to see you in the Discord. It's under. There's also a weekly option, but the code Sniper20 gets you under $30 a month. Guys, you can make that back quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I hope to see you in there, or at least subscribe to the channel and shout out these videos. Either way, I hope you're making some money. It's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I will see you next time.